Today I want to tell you one important aspect of a corporate life, which is basically communication. Communication can be verbal, communication can be written, and I'll tell you, out of 100% of your time, I would say 40 to 60%, in some cases 40 to 80% is only on email in the corporates. Only on email. You're always checking information or you're always sending information. So in the process, what happens, it can go very wild if if your messaging is not very soft. It can break a lot of bridges. It can hurt sentiments. What you need to do whenever somebody sends you an email, you first say thank you for your email. Okay, it's actually a gratitude that you do. Okay, although you may disagree with whatever content they have sent, thank you for sending your email. I fully respect your views, or rather I appreciate your viewpoint. If you permit, I would also like to raise my concern, or in a soft way, with your permission. And can I also suggest, I would like to suggest a few thought process, something like that. Okay, instead of saying, hey, I don't agree with you. Okay, something like, it should be very soft and polite. Why should it be polite?
So because it will look a bit professional.
It'll be a bit professional.
And polite is the only. Yeah.
Yeah, Habibaji, why do you think it should be polite?
Because as we are working in the same industry, we don't know the people may come in the next, in the sense we can meet them in the further days also. So it would be better if we be polite.
Very nice. World is very small. You keep meeting people. Any other? Anupji, why do you think you should be polite?
And we can't judge. We should not judge the people, sir. Yeah, it could be wrong from our side, or it would be correct also. So it would be better. We should be polite initially.
So better to create bridges rather than destroying the bridges.
Yes, most important point. You should never be disconnecting the bridges. No, don't break the bridges. Even though you don't agree their viewpoint, you're very annoyed with the other person, you're very angry, don't do that. It's a humble suggestion. You will ruin your career. Sometimes it can so happen they can just lay you off immediately also. Your communication is very rude. Okay, first you say thank you for your email. I appreciate a swift response on this. I would be humble, or rather I would just like to give you my thought process, that this is what I feel and it can help the organization, or it can help the thought process, something like that. And I would request your kind feedback. You use such words, polite words, your kind feedback, and you address them as Mr. or Miss, or we do G, and I try to do it maximum in my communications of Intel also. I'm using G. Okay, it immediately connects us as a nation. Okay, as though we are Indians.
So please also is a good word, right?
Pardon?
Please.
Please, you should definitely.
Please.
And don't use these small letter acronyms, like for please, somebody is using just PL. Okay, I don't know if they may just use P. Okay, so earlier it used to be please full, PLEASE. Then what people did is then said PLS. Now I'm seeing some people are just using PL. Okay, please don't do that. It is bad manners. Okay, so if you want to say okay, you can say okay AY. Now it has come to just okay, and now it has just come to K. Okay, So
Yes.
in the WhatsApp world, in the Facebook world, it looks very fine. But when you come to a corporate, please take that extra seconds to type the full thing. Okay, use such words like please, kind, may I. Okay, and if somebody has not answered your email, you shouldn't be asking, I have not received, you have not sent the email. You should never order. Okay, you should be saying, may I know when I can receive the email? May I? Then the action item as though it's like for us, but in reality it is for them only. But it is very soft. You shouldn't be saying, hey, I have not received your email. When are you going to send? It's like an order, right? You just imagine yourself
Right.
on the other side. It's very, very important. You always put yourself on the other side. Why that person is telling like that? What might have happened? It's very, very important. It's the art of communication that takes you places, actually. Writing is very, very important. Okay, writing is very, very
Right.
important. And you should learn more of email writing. And Ankurji, in particular, you're getting into IT support job. You should be
Right,
writing it very politely. The customer support
Yes,
are
sir.
usually very soft. That doesn't mean only you should be that.
Right,
Even in
sir.
our communication, also in WhatsApp communication, also make it look very professional. You're all professional people, and that writing is very, very important. And it shouldn't be grammatically incorrect. Ensure that it's grammatically correct and polite, and the action item should appear as though it's yours, but in reality it is theirs. Okay.
Right, sir.
Okay.
For somebody has not sent an email and you want to send a reminder. Hi, KG. I believe you must be busy with your engagements. Sorry to remind you again. May I know when I can get this response? So put yourselves. They
Right.
may be genuinely busy. They may be genuinely busy. We don't know what's happening with the other person. You shouldn't feel that, hey, they're not responding, they're lazy, they're lethargic. No, it's not like that. They might have some death in their home. They might not be healthy. They might be having a severe headache. They may be taking rest. So many things are possible. That you
Right.
should be very patient. Ensure that you don't break bridges anywhere, because you are losing opportunities if you break a bridge. You never know when
Right,
that
sir.
person will become your boss. Your own peer can
Right,
become
sir.
your boss. I've seen that. Then it becomes very difficult.
Right, sir.
So now it's an opportunity for you to demonstrate how to give feedback when your peer uploads a video on the YouTube practice channel. You take that opportunity to give a feedback and demonstrate your writing skill. So there are many
Right,
more
sir.
people who are going to come to get employed with us. So we are going to repeat the same exercise of doing the foundation course, uploading the video, and you have to give a feedback. So we will also ask them to
Right,
give
sir.
a feedback on your presentation once they join. At that point of time, I strongly believe this is a good effort. Okay, you should appreciate first, and then you should not charge. No, that's not the idea. Also, first your line should be, I really appreciate your effort for having taken your time out. I really admire your dedication. All such things you have to use. It's very nice to hear. Okay, but at the same time, the message, you should never forget to give the message. The more you engage in writing comments on Facebook or YouTube or Twitter, you're actually improving your communication skill, and one or the other guy is watching you. Please note, one or the other prospective employer, he's watching you. He may think, hey, this guy has messaged it so
Right.
nicely. Okay. For example, one
always-
CEO of, go ahead.
So we always keep people in the CC, so everybody will be aware that what
Yeah,
language we are
everybody
using.
should be aware. Yeah.
Our seniors
See, it
and
so happened,
others, yeah.
one CEO of Zolo is a PG startup. He had written that he put a post saying that, hey, it's been just 5 months after the lockdown, and I'm seeing that all my employees have grown beard. It looks as though they have grown 5-year old. I was like, I didn't tell, hey, what nonsense are you talking? I said that I really didn't know that growing a beard is equal to growing old. Okay, I just said I didn't know that growing a beard equates to growing old. And there were some likes for it. I didn't hurt him also. But at the same time, I wanted to tell him that, hey, how can growing a beard mean growing old? Okay, very, very important that you convey your mind. If you don't give your feedback, the person is not going to improve. And when you give quality feedback, that person becomes your friend actually. They'll like, right? If somebody you put a post and somebody likes you on Facebook, what is the feeling that you'll get about the other guy? Abibaji?
Appreciating.
Yes.
Yeah, you'll connect, na? You'll feel good.
Even the same
Very, very
case happened
important
with
that you
me.
should.
Yeah. The same case happened with me,
Ah,
sir. I can share that
yeah.
one of the guy had given this in LinkedIn about the Zomato. The people, the wife and
Mm,
husband are very tired of cooking the food, and the wife is telling the husband
mm,
to cook the food, and the husband is saying wife to cook the food. In the same case, there is a Mahabharata in the house. They are they are fighting with the weapons and the whatever the spoons are there, they are fighting with those. So it happens. Ultimately, the wife takes the mobile phone and orders from the Zomato. So this is how Zomato
ah,
is making the people. Means in the COVID situation also, the IT people can get this food from the Zomato. This is what from LinkedIn he had
mm,
mentioned. So I gave. It was funny, but it is the same case happening in world. I mentioned the same. I
mm,
mentioned my comments. Then he gave thanks for it.
mm.
Yeah,
Ah,
that's
very,
all.
very important that you participate. Very, very important that you participate. Even though you don't have any words to say, just at least like the comment, like the post. You just say, hey, well written, very well written. But the more you participate in giving quality feedback, somebody's eyes is on you, and never miss an opportunity. But at the same time, don't go and post everywhere. Wherever there are posts, don't go and comment there. Time is very precious. Here, you're expected to give a feedback. Even I'll be reading your comments, what you're going to tell to your peer. I'm going to observe you in every aspect. There is a reason why I say you to engage in some activities. Okay. So here, the whole agenda of today's meeting was, how do you communicate? How do you give feedback? Okay, effective feedback, constructive feedback. Okay, at the end of the day, it should help the person, it should motivate the person, and you should also correct some behaviors. You can say, hey, it would have been nice to see you smiling while you're presenting. Okay, and in a constructive way. Okay, and maybe your posture would have been like this, it would look great. Maybe you may want to consider this in your next video, and I'm sure that you're going to do it. That's the way you are only committing that he's going to do it. Okay, that's the confidence that you build in, and they will take it positively. Else saying that, hey, what is this? Yeah, you look so sick in the video. You should never be saying that. Never say it to even your enemy also, even your friend also. Even if a friend, he will forgive you, but enemy, if you say, you're gone. Okay. So you become the target. Don't become the target. Don't go and participate in this. What is this? Comments where arguments. Somebody is posted
Politics.
some Hindu, Muslim politics, whatever. Don't go and waste your time over there. Your time is very precious. Don't participate in such things. In LinkedIn, you can give your viewpoint. Somebody has given a viewpoint. You can say, hey, I beg to differ. Some people say, I beg to differ. I don't want to use that personally. Hey, I really appreciate your viewpoint, but may I know from you also if my viewpoint is correct? You can ask him only. And even you are not saying that you are correct. And
Right.
even you are in this world, nobody is correct, nobody is wrong. Nobody is correct.
Exactly, sir.
Right.
Please don't forget this. Nobody is correct, nobody is wrong. Each of the viewpoints are different. Okay, we'll have to understand from which viewpoint
Right.
they are.
Hmm.
Okay, so communication, if you are very good at it, in VLSI, there is a domain called as application engineering or technical marketing engineering. So you will get a job there, which involves going around the globe, traveling all countries and meeting the customers. So I spent a significant time meeting customers, communicating. So communication is very, very, very important. Oral and written. Very, very, and presentation. Oral,
Right.
written, and presentation. If you are very strong at this, you will be a top-notch person. You will get jobs related to senior manager or the CEO also. Okay, so focus
Right.
on these points. Any questions you have?
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
So we can stop that video so that we can serve as a reference. Yeah. All right. So that was on communication. What you felt. If you give feedback, they will feel motivated and they will get correction points. I may give one viewpoint, Anupji may give one, Akhileshji may give one, Chetanji may have something very different from others. So that also gives you an opportunity to communicate. Don't lose that opportunity. That is also an activity only for you. And I will be monitoring your comment section also. Okay, it's a very nice chance. And please do the 10-minute exercise. It's good for your health. It's not for me, and I'm asking, but it's definitely going to give you back. Don't even worry about it.